The next story in this chapter is of Priya Bhargava of Noida. Priya Bhargava of Noida was suffering from autoimmune disease. In autoimmune disease, the cells of the immune system attack the healthy cells, other healthy cells of the body, thus damaging and deteriorating our body. So here also her spine was that which was affected by this disease. Her spine was affected. Even though she was bedridden, or we can say even though she was on wheelchair, she did not give up. What she did, she continued her studies, she fought for her wishes, or she fought for her dreams, and then what we have is she became the Miss India Wheelchair 2015. So her story goes, Priya Bhargava of Noida, a wheelchair bound girl who won a beauty pageant and became Miss India Wheelchair 2015. Having suffered from systemic lupus erythematosus, a rare, incurable autoimmune disease which damaged the spine, Priya had been paralyzed from the waist down at the age of 19. You can see at the age of 19, she has been suffering from paralysis because of this disease. She was paralyzed from her body down to the waist, from her waist to the down. But she pursued BCA and MCA. This is bachelor's degree course and master's degree course from IGNOU. IGNOU is open or distance education university. Okay. She said, becoming a disabled at 19 caused major depression, but I did not give up and fought back to normalcy. So she was a type of girl who did not give up easily. She was a fighter actually. She fought and she did not give up. So here is a message she is giving to all of us. Her message reads, I accepted my condition and learned to handle myself with the help of parents and doctors. In the morning hours, I helped my mother in household works and engaged myself in my hobbies like painting, crafts, poetry, designing and blogging. I started teaching students at home, which is my hobby, from 6 to 9 pm. Earning by myself enhanced my self-confidence and made me feel my self-worth. So here she discusses about the routine she usually followed. Actually, she was much about to go into depression, but her doctors, her parents handled her, and she herself handled her enough not to jump into depression. And she was busy, she was keeping herself too much busy. In the morning hours she used to help her mothers, then she used to be busy in her hobbies which have been listed here. You might have doubt in blogging. So blogging is posting the content in a website. Okay, basically when you have something to pour out, when you have something to write or post, that posting, if it is done in website and internet, then it will be called as blogging. Then her other part of the day she used to spend in teaching students. That was her major hobby, and by this teaching she earned money. And this earning of money is what gives her self-confidence. And even if we are earning, and in the future also, I'll suggest you, don't prevent yourself from earning. At your best you should earn for yourself. You should not depend on others for the sake of money. Then her message goes on, I would like to tell every woman to keep on learning and be independent. If you are not able to support yourself, do not think others will support you. You have to support yourself. No one else will come and support you. Hard times come in everyone's life, but the outcome depends upon how we deal with it. Even if family and friends do not support you, keep your spirits high. If you are sad, please look at people who are suffering more than you. To keep yourself motivated, keep on looking those who are better than you. So if you are in down, like your moods are very off and you are demotivated, then keep or derive inspiration from those who are suffering more than you. And if you want some motivation to aspire high, to dream big, then Get the motivation from those who have achieved more than you. I have made one rule in my life to keep on exploring new things and learn. The most beautiful thing is that we are left with us something very powerful called life. So live it to the fullest is an endearing message to the world which does not dare to rise above odds. So our world, our society, or some people here and there, they're stuck at their odds. They don't want to rise above above the difficulties, above the problems. So it will be better. You live your life to the fullest, you rise above your odds, above the odds and difficulties of life.